Welcome to the Young Broken Board podcast episode number
4.
Why'd you have to say it so loud?
I don't know.
You're gonna clip the audio.
We're back for another
Hello.
edition of the podcast.
I'm Eddie.
Oh, that's right.
I'm Jobby.
I was waiting for that part. I'm like, all right, I guess he's not doing it.
I'm your lovely host, Miguel.
Yeah.
So how was
I'm gonna keep my face right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
How was your guys' week? Was it good? Good week.
What happens is the Lobster podcast.
Well, for me, I just feel really drained from the whole week.
Video.
The Gaga Gar video really took it out of me. Yeah. I mean, I guess can I talk a little behind the scenes?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Were you naked at any point?
Arouse
That's
me.
what I want to know.
I'm always naked.
Oh.
Whenever I film a review, I'm always in my boxers.
I just
I'm not even joking about that because I have to close my window, so sound doesn't bleed in.
Oh, it's fucking hot.
And then like under the studio lights, so it's like it gets pretty hot. Take off my shirt, it's just my pants, baby boy.
That's the best way to do it, right? No one else is watching, so you might as well.
Well, unless my dad walks in.
Unless your dad walks in. And
Yeah.
Did anyone walk in during that one scene?
No.
Oh my
was
god,
quite
that would have been
amorous.
that would have been a great scene for people to walk into.
I love that.
I think my dad was home when I was doing that in the closet because I record
Nice.
audio in the closet.
Oh.
Right.
So while I was like screaming my head off, he was probably in the room like, what the hell's
God
going
bless.
He's like, that better be for a video.
on? He better be watching porn in there.
Record another video, fucking nerd.
Find you in the closet one more time.
Oh jeez.
man.
Well, yeah,
That's
man,
good
that video really took it out of me,
I bet.
and like the
It paid off though.
No, it was a really funny video.
thank you
I must
very
commend
much.
you on
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, it's like I said, it was a really good figure, but
Mhm.
I think I mentioned to you guys before, it kind of broke down during filming. So
Right.
now I'm on the long process of fixing it up again, tightening up the joints, and I want to die.
Do you run any risk of like maybe breaking something while you do that?
Of course.
I mean, are you gonna open anything up?
I was going to, but then like I got to a point where I was gonna open it, but then like I heard like cracking noise.
Oh Christ!
I'd rather just do other options. So
Yeah.
I'm finding other ways to fix
Okay.
it. So without opening it up, Gaga will be okay.
He's gonna make it.
He's gonna make it.
Some physical therapy. He'll be back on his feet in a few
That's
weeks.
right. That's right. A little kiss on the head, and you'll be fine.
That's all it takes is that some
TLC?
some tender love.
That's
What
right.
what is
TL,
what
TL,
does TLC stand for?
Tender
Love
loving
and care?
The Learning Channel.
The learn.
Isn't that a rap group too?
Is it?
Is it?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it is. Yeah, TLC.
Why would you? Bring...
No.
Is it?
I think TLC is isn't that they do the waterfall song, right?
Isn't that Gold Digger or whatever?
I don't know.
I love how you brought up. Is it a rap group? We're like, is this like I don't know. Oh my god. Well, it's. I don't want to say it's a slow news week. I feel like it is a slow news week for
It's kind
movies.
of.
It's everything's a blur because
I think it's
we
slow in
can't remember
general.
it. I'm pretty sure there was stuff that happened.
It's either that or we just didn't look it up well enough. But I'm pretty sure there wasn't like huge movie news.
No. I mean, personally, like in your lives, is there anything that happened with movies? Like you watched anything new or?
I was just waiting.
tell
I was
me.
just waiting for
Eddie.
like, how was your weekend? I watched Lobster.
Thanks for the fucking
Oh.
invite.
I wasn't-
This is just the beginning of when I shit on you in this episode. Go ahead.
I thought you had forgotten.
Oh,
no,
geez.
I
Oh,
don't-
jeez.
oh, that
Okay.
reminded. This reminded.
I'm
me.
caught in the crossfire.
It wasn't. It wasn't my idea to go watch The Lobster, although I was pleasantly surprised. I was invited by a friend to go watch it. He was like, "Are you interested in watching this movie?" I'm like, "Yes, very much. Have you been listening to our podcast?" He's like, "No."
No.
Okay, they're okay.
They're staring intently at each other.
So should I give my opinions, or you want to shit on me more?
No,
Like,
no.
else-
Like,
else did you
what
want
did
to
you
say
think?
about?
What did you
It's
think?
getting,
of
it's
the
getting a
film?
little steamy.
Okay, so the movie, fuck, it's a weird movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Did you? Okay. You told us. You did tell us that it was a weird movie, but did you enjoy it? Like it was.
I enjoyed it. I want to watch it. I feel like it's one of those movies. It's not that you have to watch over and over again, but like
But you
I
need,
would want a
you-
second
you,
viewing.
You
Okay.
need time to process it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like. Well, I don't know when.
A lot of shit got crammed into your hard drive. You need
Yeah.
you need time to reset.
I saw it. I want to say Friday. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was Saturday. So for the past 2 nights, I've been trying to process what I watched. It's
they keep
it's
you
a
up at night.
it's a beautiful movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's
visually,
like the locations they shot at, which I think it's like I want to say it was like Greece and Ireland and like just different places. Because I think they mentioned those locations like not in the movie, but like in the what would you call them, like credits in the beginning? Not credits, but like there's like a bunch of letters and shit stuff you don't pay attention in the beginning of the movie, and then it goes into the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, the studios?
It's like a studio.
I'm sure.
Presented by
blah,
blah.
That part was really long. It was just like a bunch of
random.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's some movies that reminds. There's some movies that those go on and on forever.
It felt like one of those. I was just like, when the fuck is the movie starting?
I think Whiplash was one of those actually.
What? I don't remember.
Like there was this studio, then there was Blumhouse, and then there was
in association with blah blah.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah.
Partnering.
I think a lot of independent movies had to do that. Get a lot of like.
Yeah.
It's like
Funding.
I said, beautiful movie. It's very gloomy the whole time. Like it always seems like there's overcast.
All right.
But it doesn't detract from like how it's a like really good looking movie.
Is it like a dark comedy or is it?
It's definitely a dark comedy.
It's funny.
It's pretty funny. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just like specific paths. The main character, Colin Farrell's character, I forget his name. I think his name's, I want to say David or something. Because like some characters, I don't think they ever mentioned their name. Like John C. Reilly's character, I don't know if it's a huge spoiler, but he has a lisp in the movie.
No, okay. Yeah.
I
think the actor has a lisp.
Big reveal.
I think so.
John C. Reilly?
If he already has a lisp, he's definitely hamming it up. It's not like a shut up.
Yeah, maybe
it's natural.
Maybe it's magic.
No, I think he just like performs with like a slurred voice sometimes.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
But what was I gonna say? I think they always refer to. I don't know. I think they mention his name.
Shut the fuck up!
Do I do anything with the camera?
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay.
I want to say they always. Well, because after I watched the movie, I was looking up some stuff on Wikipedia because there was like one thing in the movie I didn't quite catch. Like they explained why they were doing something and I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
They referred to him as the man with the lisp, so I don't remember if he actually got a name.
Maybe it was just like a throwaway line, probably. Maybe the name wasn't important, right?
The names aren't super important. Well,
does the main character have a name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's David. Anyways, the movie overall, it's definitely a dark comedy. It has really funny moments, I thought. The movie's more like, I guess, more violent than I expected it to be.
Whoa, shit! Does Colin Farrell kill a guy with a paperclip?
Nothing as cool as that.
Oh. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna see it anymore.
His name's not Bullseye or anything.
He doesn't finger his forehead for like that's
all Daredevil was, basically.
What was I gonna say? No, it's like it wasn't overtly violent, or like the scenes of violence that there were, but it was very. I don't know if the word's graphic, but it's just like they were intense.
It's not even like it's implied or anything.
No, it's like it shows you stuff, and it's like it's just. I guess it's so in your face, and it's just.
It's not Saw violent, but more like maybe Casino Royale, James Bond getting the balls beat.
Not like that. It's just like, when you see something happen violently in real life and you're like, fuck, that just happened.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I've seen a few fights in my time.
Right.
I mean, like we mentioned the premise is like, if I'm not gonna go too much into that because I know we had our the trailer was kind of ambiguous with it.
Yeah, right. Very much so.
But like, if you don't fall in love, essentially, in 45 days, you get turned into an animal. So since there's some animals in the movie, so you might see some dead animals in the movie.
Oh
Jesus! So yeah, and another thing with this movie, it's really weird. Like, the acting was great. I thought it was done really well, but just the way people were interacting with one another.
Was it like unnatural?
Kind of awkward?
It seemed unnatural and really awkward.
That's probably what the movie was going for.
Yeah, but I think that's what they wanted to accomplish.
Kind of like an off kilter.
It was
puts you on edge.
It's not like the writing was off or anything.
No, it was just like I feel like those
it was stylistically designed to be that.
Yeah, like Colin Farrell's character is he's just weird.
Yeah.
He's not like a creep or anything. He actually seems like a somewhat decent guy.
So he does finger his forehead?
I don't say finger stuff.
He rolls his forearm fat and just like
So he does finger. There is fingering in the movie.
There may or may not be
Fingering confirmed.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
find
spoil
out.
it.
Watch
damn.
and find out.
But I think
I
it's
bet
definitely-
I bet a dog gets fingered in the ass.
Oh God.
the opening scene is actually pretty memorable.
I don't know why I thought of.
It just starts with someone driving, and then they end up where they end up their location.
Mhm.
They do something, and it's just like
Uh-huh.
it sets the tone of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I think that's done really well.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna stop asking questions because
Yeah,
Really wanna
I think
watch
it's
it.
worth the watch.
we should
Right.
we
And
should go. We should.
I want to go watch
we
it
should-
again.
We should go watch.
We're
it.
gonna watch it and not invite Eddie.
I'll go watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe watch it a third time.
Hey.
But it's definitely, I feel like for the general audience, it's a definitely weird fucking movie.
Right.
Like, out there
Yeah,
movie.
I would think
Yeah.
so. yeah.
Something like with being, just because the way the acting was.
The stupid masses won't be able to enjoy this movie, right? Only we
Fucking
can.
dirty casuals.
I think
Fast and the Furious lacking bitches.
Star Wars, never heard of it.
I think the comedies it's not like super like over your head comedy or like you have to be on any joke or you have to be like.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I think the comedy can appeal to the mass audiences.
Okay.
But just overall, like the way people interact with each other, the premise,
Yeah.
will kind of be like that movie sounds really fucking weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
said that
Sounded fucking weird to me.
the theater was like surprisingly full, right?
It was not empty. It
Mhm.
was like I want to say at least
half.
maybe at least half.
No, that's pretty.
It wasn't.
That's
it was a
good.
pretty
That's
small
Mhm.
move. Like I don't know what's the. I was gonna say movie room, but like.
Theater.
Theater.
Auditorium.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
auditorium.
it was a smaller one.
Oh,
okay.
okay, gotcha.
Because I guess they weren't.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was like one of
'Cause-
those theaters that they show a movie in when a movie's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure this weekend Ninja Turtles, the new one,
Oh,
came
right.
out of
okay.
the shadows. or
Out
some
of the
bullshit.
closet.
Out
of the closet. So I'm pretty sure they got the big rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the movie.
Mm.
I had a good time. I want to watch it again.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
we'll
want
invite
to
you.
watch it too.
Maybe
There-
we'll remember.
Oh my god,
Maybe we'll remember.
there's like I guess it's like
It might slip my mind.
the last scene or like the penultimate scene.
Mhm.
It leaves you on like the edge of your seat kind of.
Oh, really?
Just
Oh,
because like
shit.
again, it's one of those the things I was saying like something. It wasn't violent, but potentially it was gonna be really violent.
No. Okay.
Oh, I
oh,
see.
fuck.
So you're like clenching your butthole the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, go watch it
Yeah.
with us and leave a comment. on a video or
Please
something.
Think
leave,
about it.
leave a
Yeah.
comment, like,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Like
Good
this early on, I like it.
I think Colin Farrell did a really good job.
At
Cool.
playing the character.
Yeah, because several parts throughout the movie, it feels like a lot of the characters are kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like repressing their emotions.
Okay.
And I feel like he does a good job of like.
Oh, like everyone is just like bubbling.
Not
under the
everyone,
surface?
but like there's a certain part in the movie where he's particularly like Colin Farrell's character is trying to kind of repress some of the things he's feeling,
Mhm.
and you could see it,
Oh.
and it kind of because he kind of has like little breaks,
That's cool.
Gotcha.
and you see that and you're like,
Yeah,
wow,
Colin
that's pretty
Farrell.
good.
Colin Farrell is a legit good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
he's
never-
a really good actor.
I know. I never realized it until I saw it in
Yeah.
Bruges. Yeah.
He's really good in Seven Psychopaths. Like he plays a very specific character. In
Is
that
he?
movie.
Does he have an Irish accent?
He does, yeah,
Oh,
he does.
Okay.
That's his natural accent, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he's
he
from
is
Ireland.
Irish.
Yeah.
Um,
Seven Psychopaths, same director as in Bruges, right?
Is it?
I think so. Same writer.
I don't
Fact
know.
check. I wouldn't be surprised.
Martin McDonagh.
So it
McDonough?
felt maybe slightly a little too long,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I thought it was still really enjoyable.
Mhm.
So we should all go watch it and not
Not
invite Eddie.
Yeah, Seven Psychopaths and in Bruges. Yeah.
There you
You're
go.
Correct.
Yeah. Let's all go watch The Lobster
We will
together.
share your thoughts.
That's your homework tonight, kids. Go watch The Lobster and then leave a comment and tell us how much it sucks.
There weren't
Art
enough
house trash.
Art house trash.
Not enough explosions or CG.
Yeah, it's a top.
I want to see Megan Fox's tits.
Not enough boobies.
Was
Is
it?
there some nudity?
I
Is it rated R?
think it is rated R. Although I feel like it's a really soft rated R though.
Mm-hmm. There are some movies like that. Like
Yeah.
Although I guess
one too many.
I guess
fucks.
maybe the violent part. That one violent part.
Mhm.
That's probably it.
They don't. I don't remember them cursing a lot. They like. I think they say fuck, but in the context of like
Like having sex.
let's fuck.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but still, like the word "fuck"
Fuck.
is kind like.
Yeah,
I guess you're
it's a heavy
allowed
word.
PG-13 is like allowed one.
one. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
But the
quota.
way the movie is, like everyone's like the delivery and everything, it just seems so polite.
Oh really?
Oh.
Yeah.
You want a bit of fucking?
Let's
Let's go for a bit of fucking.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
Yeah,
Rachel Weisz Man, she's aged super well.
How old is she?
I think she's like.
What else has she been
44 or something like that? Or
She's not that.
She's getting
old.
close to 50.
What else has she been in?
The Mummy.
Oh, that's right. The wife.
That's why I'm like that part to now.
Oh shit.
Still
Is
hot.
she British?
Really?
I want to say yeah. I think
Is she British in The Lobster?
or Welsh.
We
She has the same accent she always has.
Oh, okay. Some indistinguishable European.
Yeah. Because another actress who comes out in it, she's French.
married with Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
She is from the UK. Westminster.
What's her name? The girl from Blue is the Warmest Color.
I don't know.
Leus.
I have not seen that movie.
She comes out in this movie. She's also really pretty.
I just know there's.
But she's French.
I just know there's fingering in that movie.
Yeah.
Is there?
There's a lot of stuff in that movie.
Yeah.
Almighty.
There's a graphic scissoring scene.
Is there?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think overall the movie's actually kind of good. Apart from the overtly lesbian.
I thought it was good
Blue
because
Blue
of
Valentine is
lesbian
Blue
stuff.
Valentine's also kind of like that, where it's not like scissoring.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah, it's very sexual, but like a very dark movie.
That's actually an interesting subject. Now that I think about it, how do you guys feel about sex scenes in movies?
It's fine if it's like if
so?
it's not like forced like. Oh, we have to have at least one sex scene in this movie. Like,
but that's the thing. When is a sex scene a necessity for a movie?
I guess
when
there's
does
a
it have to be
purpose in the movie? I guess.
Because like sometimes it does.
I remember a movie I want to go watch, Halloween, like the Rob Zombie, the new Halloween.
Yeah.
I remember that had a lot of sex, and I'm like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah,
like again?
A lot of horror movies tend to do that. They're like very very sexual.
A lot of those trashy slashers.
I guess that's where it originated from, or like the old slasher movies, right? They had a lot of sex in them.
Mm-hmm. But
metaphor for the STD.
I guess, and like.
Or I guess the whole idea is like you're intimate, you're vulnerable, and you're gonna get shivved.
Yeah,
you're
I guess
it's scary.
And I guess in Halloween it serves the plot also because he killed his sister while she was doing the thing,
the dirty deed.
But it just keeps happening.
That's true.
So I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I remember at one point in the remake it got silly when he's just standing there and just watching them, right?
He's not even touching himself.
Yeah, it's not even
fucking weirdo.
Fucking weirdo.
At least touch yourself.
Then kill them.
Yeah.
Get off first. Maybe that's when you kill people.
Yeah.
Got a limp dick.
Well, for me, in terms of sex scenes, I feel that I guess if the plot is like, well, not pun not intended, intimately tied with the concept of sex, then I think it's necessary.
It's funny.
I guess Jessica Jones would be an example of like
where it's like integral into. Well, there's a couple of sex scenes in there.
There's
where
some
it's like,
there are some that are gratuitous, but
it's also kind of funny.
Exactly. Yeah. It was like a joke scene.
Yeah.
Can't think of any movie where like the sex scene was like that should be there.
Yeah, I was like this.
Exactly.
This was nice. This fit in really well.
This added to the plot.
Yeah.
They have sex in Bruges?
No, they don't.
They almost did, didn't they?
They almost did. Yeah, and then that really
there
funny
was
scene
there was
happened.
fingering in that movie.
Was there? In that scene?
Yeah, he says he fingered the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, I'm gonna make a point right now, which I think is actually kind of funny.
Okay.
Because it's a sex scene related to like a Disney movie.
Whoa! What?
Let me
oh boy! Put it in your ass.
Are you sure it wasn't those like porn parodies?
Put my hot dog in your ass.
Like that Avatar porn parody.
What? You mean the blue cat people?
Yeah. Well, no,
that's not
there was
Disney.
like a legit Avatar porn parody.
Yeah, the blue cat people.
Are they just blue cat people?
Okay, look,
James Cameron Avatar, right?
The point I'm trying to make. Did you guys watch Cinderella, the live action movie?
There's there a sex scene in there?
No, but there is.
Watch Cinderella.
I haven't seen.
What'd you call it?
Cinderella. Have you guys watched
the live action?
Yes,
live action.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Kenneth Branagh, the movie.
What?
Kenneth Branagh, the director.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kenneth Branagh.
Cultured swine.
Sorry.
He directed Thor. You uncultured swine.
Oh God! What a masterpiece.
Seen they run a train on Cinderella?
What?
No, go on.
You guys keep making these fucking.
Hey, that was good. I'm do nothing, boss. I've been good the whole time.
Once the camera's turned off, I'm gonna fucking bitch slap the both of you.
Oh,
Stern talking to.
please, Daddy, please,
but no,
no.
there's a dancing scene in that movie, like in the big ball dance movie that like I was looking at it and I was like, this is like borderline of sex. Like if there was gonna be
They
a
freaking?
no,
it's like gratuitous. It's not really necessary for it to be there.
well, like that's not what I mean.
It was
It's
like a metaphor for them fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like
Oh.
I was watching this like this. If this was not a Disney movie, this scene would be them fucking.
So this is love.
Yeah. And I was like, it just like made me chuckle. It was like they can't obviously show them like they're consummating their love or like
Of course,
proving that they're into each other by having sex.
Instead of him putting the slipper on her foot, he puts his dick in her ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
The perfect fit.
Does that mean he's putting his dick in everybody's butthole?
Exactly. He had to go through the stepsisters first.
It's a little too tight.
This one is way too wide.
Oh my god.
As a hallway.
I got a lot of wiggle room.
Is there a porn parody of Cinderella yet? Because that's brilliant.
That is, we gotta trademark that because someone's gonna make a lot of money.
That impending hustler. The fucks.
Yeah, but I was watching that scene. And I was like,
asshole.
This is interesting. It's like this is a little bit. This is a nice scene.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Were you watching it with your little siblings?
No.
Were you like, they should be fucking right now?
Yeah. I was like,
Were you unbuckling your pants?
this means sex. But yeah, it's just interesting, like parallel that
Yeah.
I guess like if there had been a sex scene, I think that would have added to the story.
Really?
I think so, because of just like, which is
Well-
weird to say because they had kind of just met.
It's
They didn't really know
it's
each other.
Cinderella though. I mean, could you really, I guess, improve upon that or
Probably not, but like I'm just
Sex.
Yeah,
Sex makes everything.
Not enough boobs
not enough
and
tits?
explosions. I need some Megan Fox in my life.
Cinder tits.
Is that the name of the porn parody?
Cinder
I
titties.
guess.
Cinder tits.
I like Cinder asshole.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Sounds like a lot of burning.
I know.
Flaming asshole.
I know what the thumbnail for this podcast is gonna be and what the title's gonna be. I'm just gonna put a blurred butthole.
Just get like Rule 34 Cinderella.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I could draw one.
Oh.
I could draw.
Hey.
I could draw one for you.
You got a day.
Cinderella spreading her asshole. Jesus.
Just crop it in a way. It was too graphic. I don't want to get flagged here.
Yeah.
No, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to draw something. Can we just talk about Zootopia so I have an excuse to use my old Judy Hopps
bring it
drawings?
back. So disappointed.
They should give those away to people.
What's
That's-
Zootopia? It'll make you a furry, probably.
Most likely.
Most
You know
likely.
there are actually characters from Zootopia in Disneyland now.
I'm not into
Wait, what?
that. That's too much for me.
What?
They're like, what's their names? The
Judy Hopps and
then
Nick
the
Wilde,
fox.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Is it the rabbit and the fox?
He's saying that there's people in furry suits walking around Disneyland. You can meet and greet them.
they're not. Yeah, exactly.
You're into that.
They're
No, but I mean, they let them in the park? With the...
They let them-
No,
no, they're
they
official.
work there.
Oh,
They're official character, yeah.
I know
They're
what
not
you
just
mean.
like, oh, we're the fuck.
It's like Disneyland furry night.
Jesus. Monday night's furry night.
I feel bad for the janitors that night.
Oh.
Just rides.
I feel bad for whoever's in the Judy Hopps suit.
Oh.
Wipe those cum sticks.
God
off.
bless. Oh God.
I'm gonna stop.
That's probably a good idea.
I guess they are those mascots there now.
Yeah.
Call them mascots? What do you call them?
Yeah, they call them mascots.
Mascots?
Yeah, something.
What, even like the princesses? Do you call them mascots too?
I don't think so. I don't think they're just called characters.
No, like
Yeah, I think that's a...
Disney.
I mean, you worked there, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're
Yeah,
called
they have
characters.
they have terminology for this stuff.
Characters.
Yeah,
Okay.
characters.
We're because like our costumes are uniforms.
Were you ever a character?
No, that's it's funny you say that because when I used to work there, our outfits for like different rides or different attractions,
Yeah.
we call them costumes. And I got used to saying costumes so much that like when I was like out and about with people, I was like, oh, I didn't
Out
know.
in the real world.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I have my costume in my car. I was like, are you Winnie the Pooh? I was like, no, I'm like,
Oh,
my shirt.
Why you went with that one?
That's the first one that came to my head.
Is that even Disney?
It is.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know.
Oh, bother.
I get excited when you
That's funny.
I was really worried.
No, I'd be hyped too.
I was I was going up to the joke and I was like, "Fuck, I need a character right now." And Winnie the Pooh was the first guy that came to my head.
It flows. There's a flow to it.
Yeah.
There's a flow.
I don't even know if
That's really funny.
Winnie the Pooh is an actual like a character that you're gonna like meet.
I'm sure it
Yeah,
is.
probably.
I'm sure
yeah.
there's a giant fucking
'Cause
Winnie the Pooh walking
worked,
around.
I worked in California Adventure, so I
My
was,
honey
we had like
kids.
we had all the cool characters.
Are there like people dressed up as characters from Cars?
There's
I don't know why imagine that. Just fucking.
There's like a guy with a bump in his mouth.
I don't know. What if he's like a fucking transformer?
That's what I was thinking. Like some guy on all fours.
No,
with
what
like
if
a
he's
shell
just
on
like
him.
a...
It's an actual, not like a working car, but there's a car that they drive out.
Oh, okay.
And cars land and you get like the car says like certain stuff. Which
Ciao.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, I'm a race car. I'm Owen Wilson.
I'm really impressed.
I want to fucking kill myself.
My nose is broken. You know, it's not his voice in the ride. Because he
is it like a cheap Owen Wilson bootleg? Equate Owen Wilson.
It's a bootleg. They found him and he's still like, hey,
off-brand.
Can you do Owen Wilson? It's like, yeah.
I can. Yeah, sure.
$5.
$5 on a burger.
Does it sound real bad?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound terrible, but it's
fucking
not,
kids aren't gonna.
No, Disney. When it comes to voice actors, Disney's pretty top notch.
But like. Yeah. They didn't want. I guess they didn't want to pay for him, for his.
For Owen, they didn't have enough of that Owen Wilson money.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like
I don't come cheap, kids.
How popular is Owen Wilson that he's like, I'm charging the big bucks.
What's the last big movie he did?
I have no idea.
I'd kiss him out of
Would
10.
you?
Out of 10. That's how
he
famous he is.
Oh, he was in that. Huh?
Was he?
I think so. I'm pretty sure he was.
Wasn't everyone in that movie?
He's done a lot of stuff with Wes Anderson, I'm pretty sure.
Has he?
It was in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Was he?
I want to see he was in Royal. Isn't he a main character in Royal
Is he?
Tenenbaums?
Was he?
Royal
Owen Wilson?
Tenenbaums?
What?
Huh. Well, who is he? Who is he in?
No,
Who is he in Fantastic Mr. Fox?
It's not a big role. He's the coach, the whack-bat coach. I think it's called
He is indeed in Grand Budapest Hotel.
Wow. Can you look up if he's in Royal Tenenbaums?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure
That
he's
movie's
got
really
tennis
good.
player.
Bam.
What's a plow is stepsister.
What's Royal Tenenbaums about?
It's like
I don't think I spelled this right.
it's kind of a lot like Arrested Development, sort of.
Like a dysfunctional family.
He's in there. There's a cigarette in his mouth, I think.
Huh?
Or lollipop, because
He's
in there.
He's
Eli Cash.
He's got a sexy little cowboy hat on.
Maybe it's not this movie. I don't.
Wait, what?
Fucking know. Wait, co-written by Anderson and Owen Wilson.
Whoa.
He co-wrote it.
Whoa.
I can't remember who his character is. I don't know. I've never seen that movie from beginning to end. I've just seen clips, or not clips. I've seen. It was like on a network or not a network, like
it's kind of
broadcast TV.
Yeah. Right.
I saw parts
see.
of it, and I'm like,
yeah.
So because it was a bad movie, I was just really tired.
I'm gonna this is completely irrelevant. What I want to say right now.
Out of left field.
I'm not gonna go into it right now on the podcast. It's not what I'm not gonna shit on you because I'm over that. It's like
he'll shit on you later.
A decision that HBO
like physically.
I'm gonna shit in your chest.
There you go. That's what I meant. Continue.
You know, I mentioned this yesterday when we were out and about.
Yeah.
That HBO's thinking. I don't think it's confirmed that they're thinking of canceling True Detective for season 3, and from season 2.
Oh no, they're gonna cancel a show I've never watched.
Oh fuck!
It breaks my heart.
Oh bother!
I think I have all of season 1 on a flash drive because I torrented it.
You're
but
bad.
You can't admit.
Am I bad?
You can't admit to that on the podcast. You're a federal criminal now. Holy shit! This is evidence, dude.
Allegedly, I torrented it.
Allegedly.
I plead the fifth.
Torrenting's bad, kids.
That's how that works.
That was a joke. Wasn't that joke funny, guys?
It was hilarious. I'm calling the police.
Have you watched all of it?
No, I haven't seen any of it. So I'm not bad until I watch it, right?
I guess not.
Probably...
That's why I don't really want to.
It's an HBO show, right?
It is an HBO show.
I can watch it now. I have HBO
you can.
See, now I'm a paying customer.
Okay, there you go.
You can watch it.
Your amnesty. Crimes are off forfeit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a separate video about this because I'm really kind of annoyed.
You're peeved.
Yeah, because I know
you're a little hot and bothered.
No, not a little, a lot of hot and bothered. Because I've only watched. It's kind of unjustified because I've only watched the second season. And I really like that season because it also takes place in Los Angeles.
Colin Farrell's also in it.
Colin Farrell is also in that, and he's really good in it.
Is there fingering in there?
And he's not Irish in that, huh?
No, he's like a not LA guy. It's really good.
American, right?
Yeah, it's an American
accent.
Yeah,
Colin Farrell does a really good American accent.
Yeah. Have you seen Bullseye? Are you kidding?
That wasn't even an American accent. That was like something else. He was.
That's gonna be the recurring joke of this fucking podcast.
He was an alien in that movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just kind of peeved off because it was really good, really dark show. And the writer has gone out and said like he goes to a dark place to write that show.
I like my shows. I like my women dark and entertain. I don't know.
I was going to that. I like black women though. That's what it sounded like.
Dark and like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because it's like they're really good writing, and the cast for this past season was really good. Like they're all
it's pretty like
well.
A-list actors, right?
Yeah.
Especially first season, right?
The first
Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Academy Award winning Matthew McConaughey.
And what's
Then Woody
Alright.
Woody Harrelson win something too?
I think he's also Academy Award winning.
Yeah.
What?
Who is?
Larry Flint?
Who?
People versus Larry Flint, maybe.
I don't know.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody.
Oh,
Woody
he has
Harrelson.
an Oscar?
Woody. Yeah, I'll probably end up making just like a ranty video. Maybe I won't. I'm just
Are you more encouraged to go back and watch season 1?
Yeah, I want to. Because
I always wanted to watch. I've heard really good things.
The popular consensus for that show is that season 1 was a lot better than season 2.
I have no idea what it's about, but it's got a pretty great cast. So.
Yeah, really great cast.
Yeah.
It's worth checking out.
I mean, it's like a crime drama.
Yeah, crime. Yeah.
Would you recommend it? Letter grade, number grade.
I'm biased because I really like the show, so I'm probably gonna get like
any opinion.
Gives 2 thumbs out of 100.
I'd say like A- B+ because that show doesn't treat like audience like they're dummies. So like it kind of expects you to know some stuff about it, which is like if it helps to have like your laptop right on your lap so you can research some stuff.
Right.
Really? It expects you to know some things?
Yeah, a lot of things, especially with season 2. There was a lot of like some real estate law and a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure if that's how it is with season 1.
Yeah.
Because I know season 2 deals a lot of stuff with like real estate and
bird law.
Bird.
That sounds freaking fascinating.
Always Sunny reference.
Oh. Oh, and
we'll go toe to toe on bird law and see who comes out on top.
That's pretty good, Charlie. Actually.
I'll be back.
I'm going to the crevice. I'm going to the crevice. Charlie, don't go in the crevice.
I'm going.
Love Always Sunny.
Yeah, I love this show.
Oh, and I should ask you, what like overall grade for the Lobster? What would you give it?
I don't like giving like. I'm saying my endorsement is go watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like it's kind of it's
like 82.9 out of 90.
Good.
Not even at 100
That's pretty,
out of 90.
That's pretty good. I like that.
That's really infuriating. I can't give True Detective a letter grade because I think it doesn't appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
Solid
It's kind of a dumb. It's kind of a dumb question, honestly.
Barely graduates high school. Well,
got his GED.
It's a slow start for season. I've watched the first episode of season 1. It's really slow.
Slow as molasses.
It has molasses.
Oh,
like
down a fat.
the molasses in Winnie the Pooh's jar of honey.
Oh,
kind of the same thing, right?
So he rim jobs honey, right?
What? Yeah, he just.
It's a very sexual podcast.
I hate you so much.
He eats honey out of piglet.
Oh my god!
Isn't that most pedophilia? Isn't Piglet like a child?
Technically they're all ageless. They're dolls, you know.
They are, huh?
No, they're dolls. They're all stuffed animals, except.
So the kid's insane then, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's like
schizophrenic.
He's like autistic.
Was there anything explicit that you guys want to talk about, or did you want to just like?
I mean, I gave my review of the Lobster.
What?
Talk about Voltron.
Oh yeah, you know,
me. You want to talk about?
the thing.
Show.
Me being a combining robot fan, I'm looking really forward to Voltron. Even though I have no attachment to the original show, like I've never seen Voltron. The only exposure I've gotten to Voltron was my cousin had a toy of it.
Nice.
And it was a good toy. Figure.
It was pretty cool. It was like made out of metal, and it was like that big when you combine the lions. It wasn't that posable though. Yeah, but you know, I hope that changes with if they make a new Voltron figure. Hope they do that.
The same creators from that made Avatar.
The last Airbender.
Some good animation.
They got some legit talent.
Good pedigree
on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only am I excited for Voltron because I like robots, but because the staff of Avatar is working on it, and as we all know, it's such a good show.
It's really Avatar.
I've heard good things.
But you haven't watched it?
Never watched. I've only seen episode 1, and I was like, okay.
Well,
okay.
It gets better.
I know, I've heard. Yeah. I just.
But that's
long.
Yeah.
It's long, but it's
worth it.
Doesn't feel that lame.
Episodes are pretty short too.
If you can watch Game of Thrones, you can watch Game of Thrones. You can watch fucking Avatar.
I like dark adult stuff
And
and
titties.
boobies
Avatar.
and flaccid penis.
No, but recently, yeah,
Whoa, what?
there's some flaccid
There's
penis.
some flaccid
warts
penis.
on
This season, yeah.
No, I gotta watch Game of Thrones. Flaccid penis, I'm sold.
Wiener.
That's the whole podcast. Wiener.
It's gonna be our intro.
That's how we're gonna out.
Wiener.
But okay, so it's Voltron is coming back on Netflix, right?
Yep. Few days from now, I think.
Binge watching you filthy animals.
Hell yeah. Binge watch Voltron. I'm excited.
When do you know when it comes out?
Yeah, June 10.
June 10th.
This,
June 10. Mark your
well,
calendars, boys.
Yeah. So when this podcast released this Friday.
What? Oh, this Friday, yeah.
Yeah, this Friday.
Wait, what? Thought we were what Friday?
Voltron.
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 But you said the same day.
No, it's like because
From-
we release on Monday, so this Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. I'm like, we're releasing Friday.
You're ruining the magic.
Yeah, I'm ruining the movie magic.
We're totally recording this
The
and
same-
uploading it on the same day.
Yeah,
for
yep,
sure. For
yep,
sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh god damn it! I hate us for that.
Freeze rate.
I know it ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Voltron.
what else we got?
Go
watch, Mr. Robot season 2.
Oh,
It was July
there you go.
15th or
See,
just
we have,
sometime in
we
July.
have stuff to talk
Yeah,
about.
we got stuff.
Yeah.
We got we talk. We
Yeah,
talk.
we got stuff.
We know
We got
words.
gaps for days.
Oh,
We know
let's
words.
let's vamp for a little bit, please. I'm gonna look at one of the ghosties comments again. Just
Yeah.
cover
Target time about
briefly.
Ghostbusters. I'm like, what?
We're gonna wind down.
There's nothing to talk
Pretty
about.
soon.
Ghostbusters.
I
But
might
do
watch
just
it.
wanna cover
I
one
might
of
watch it. I'm probably gonna watch
I'll
his
torrent it.
questions.
it. Jesus. No, you're.
Oh no!
Allegedly.
Put the mask on. Put the mask on.
I'll torrent it.
Not everything.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I guess when the podcast slows to a crawl, we depend on you, Ghosty. So keep those comments. Coming.
You're our content.
You're our content.
You're the reason.
You
Our
just
channel-
invite him onto the show.
Our channel will be built on his back. You're the.
We gotta. Do we put credits on these? No, right?
Huh?
I did in the last podcast.
Oh, you did.
Because we freeze framed and I thought it was funny.
Yeah. It was funny.
Was it just your name on everything, Miguel?
No, like it should have been.
It should have been.
written, directed, edited by.
It should have
Produced,
Yeah.
executive producer.
Cinematography.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because like every time like I've thought about like writing and and shooting a short.
Yeah.
Because I kind of just feel like I have to put credits even though I don't have to.
Yeah.
But then I realized like a lot of it would be just mine, like edited, shot,
You're
directed,
sucking your own
written.
dick.
Pretty much. It just sounds really,
the shit,
looks really pretentious.
you can make it a joke though.
I guess so.
You know, like a huge block that roles that you played, and then at the bottom you get.
And each credit's gonna be one letter, just like M-I-G-U.
That's good.
I think it should
That's
just be a
good.
fade to black and just like white letters.
I think this is like a good question that I don't think we'll spend. Which not to say it's not a good question. Just like
Okay.
Well,
it's,
what are we doing on? How are we doing on time?
we're winding down. We're at around 42 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
not
It
bad.
went by
not
really
bad.
quickly.
It did.
Talked a lot about.
You
the
see,
lost.
guys, well, when we talk, when you're with friends, time just goes by,
Yeah.
right?
Who the fuck
Are you
are
Bill
you?
Cosby?
Are we drugged right now?
You'll see.
What you put in my horchata?
You'll see before we record a podcast I did on your butthole.
Oh.
Put some jello pudding pop in that ass. No.
So I wanted to if we have any favorite voice actors in cartoons, video games, or anything. or
Ron
anime.
Perlman.
Hey,
Ron-
Ron
oh,
Perlman is
yeah.
a really
Does
good voice actor.
everything.
We were talking about that.
Every-
He
Everything.
sucks at fake crying though. I will.
Does he?
I think.
fake cry?
I think I would be the first to say that Ron Perlman sucks at fake crying.
When does he fake cry?
Batman the animated series, he was
Fucking phony.
clay. He was Clayface, and when he discovers he's made out of clay, he's like, I'm not an actor anymore. I'm not even a man.
He did
That's how he sounds. But the rest of his performance was really good.
Well, he did
Okay.
Clayface in which Batman?
The animated series.
Not the Batman, right?
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
90s show with Mark Hamill, who's another really good voice actor.
He's a really good Joker.
Oh,
His
yeah.
Joker is really good.
He made the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about this, but
Oh, I got one.
the Killing Joke. They're releasing
Oh,
a movie
okay.
adaptation of the Killing Joke,
Mark Hamill's gonna be the Joker, right?
and Kevin Conroy's gonna be Batman.
And it's
basically
rated R, right?
It's rated R. I'm
titty.
I'm give it to me.
Wait, so where's that? Is that
It's direct to video, but I think they're gonna premiere it at the next Comic-Con.
Oh, it's probably gonna be on Netflix too.
Hopefully,
I feel like a few of those are.
hopefully.
Wasn't like Red Hood on there?
It was, but
Flashpoint was on Netflix.
But I think they went to Netflix like after the video releases. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to The Killing Joke. I mean, I read the comic book like a dozen times, and it's one of my favorite like books ever. Okay. Honestly, yeah.
Eddie, any favorite voice actor in a video game?
Keith David.
Ooh, Keith David.
David's the fucking man.
Is that the gargoyle dude?
Yeah.
The Arbiter.
We live again.
Xanatos.
Wanda. That's Spawn, by the way. If you guys didn't know, it's Spawn.
Oh my god.
Have you seen that Spawn the animated series?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's really.
I just seen the movie.
Is Spawn black?
Yes, he's Spawn.
Yeah,
okay. Spawn's like one of the. Yeah, he's like one of the more popular black superheroes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Cool. Yeah, you guys should totally check out
the live action movie is fucking phenomenal. I'm joking.
That's right. It's a master. No, you're not. It's a masterpiece. What? Don't even take that back. John Leguizamo was an award-winning performance.
He's in that movie?
He was the damn clown. You've just been violated, girly man. That was John Leguizamo.
Fucking clown?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's right.
I hate myself.
They cut off his knees for that movie to get him short. No, I'm just kidding. No. I don't know. They did some
lines this season.
They did some digital trickery.
Yeah. Just put that in there. You really want?
Fucking love Keith David though.
No, yeah, Keith David's really good. And you guys, anyone should watch Spawn the anime series because it's really good.
Oh, he's in Mass Effect a lot too.
Oh Keith
yeah.
David?
No.
Captain.
I don't think I have any favorite voice actor.
Can you pick out any? At least?
I mean, I only know. I only
need some water over there.
Well, I noticed the people that we pointed out so far have been people that started out in like live action movies first. I think.
Yeah. Well, see, I actually have a voice actor that didn't. That's like just specifically, specifically does voice acting. His name is Vic.
Vic Mignola.
I
think.
Yeah, he plays Edward Elric.
Oh, that's right. We can talk about anime voice actors because a lot of people's favorite voice actors come from anime.
And a lot of people don't like English
dubs.
English dubs, but he does Edward.
Dubs are trash. Yeah. What are you? You're not even Japanese. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to read. That's good.
One of my good friends. It's really frustrating. She's watched, I think, some good anime.
What is she, like a sub elitist?
No, she won't.
She's a dub elitist.
Yeah, not elitist. She's like, I'm too lazy to read.
She refuses to watch subs.
Did you watch the Psychopaths dub?
I watched the dub.
You watched the dub?
Because the dub's great.
Is it really?
Fight me.
Really?
Fight me. The psycho dub. The Psychopaths.
I told her to watch
really
Psychopaths, but she would like. I watched the sub and I thought it was like phenomenal.
Okay.
But
I'm not gonna deny that the original Japanese voice cast is good, but the English
Sword
Art, the dub's not good.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
You know what dub is trash? Madoka Magica.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean the person they got playing Madoka is doing like a really forced like little girl voice.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is pretty good in that show though.
She
but
also
considering Madoka is the main character, it's annoying.
I don't know if you've seen this anime, Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, it's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah. She watched that dub and it's frustrating. Because the main guy's voice, I didn't like it at all.
Okay. No, see, like Full Metal Alchemist, I started.
That's a pretty good.
Those dubs are very good. Of both series.
Yeah, it's really good, and I can't watch it subbed anymore because I really like the voice actors for all those characters. It is 2:22 a.m. in the morning. So, unfortunately, with the 2-camera setup, you have to switch back and forth. And since I'm in the podcast, you probably noticed me standing up, turning the cameras on and off. Well, I forgot to do that for like the last 6 minutes of the podcast. So that's why we're talking right now. For the remainder of the podcast, you're gonna watch me eat some good old fashioned
instant ramen. So enjoy this. Enjoy me eating in front of a camera while you watch the podcast. Hope you do enjoy. I have to put my earphones on now to see when I can stop eating. So, yeah. Enjoy the podcast.
Yeah.
And I guess like it fits in that world too, because it's not explicitly like a Japanese setting.
Yeah,
It's like a European setting.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who voices Roy Mustang?
I don't.
Oh my god, his voice is
He's
great.
I'm pretty sure he's really prominent in voice acting or like in anime
That's
or
the
dubbing.
That's the thing. I haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist,
No.
so I can't say.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's really good. One of my.
Does he have like a gravelly voice by any chance?
It's very deep and like very manly. Not gravelly.
I feel like once you hear it, you'll recognize him in other things.
Because I thought it was like Steve Bloom or something, which by the way is another one of my favorites.
I wouldn't say so.
Voice act. Yeah.
Kind of like I guess like in that same like voice range, but not as.
I see. Not as gravelly.
Yeah,
Steve Bloom.
Steve,
Take away your bending. He was. He was a Mon, yeah. And also he was Orochimaru too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I really like Steve Bloom. This very obscure character, but he did Tom from Toonami. Or he does Tom.
He does Tom.
Toonami still.
See you next time.
I fucking love that character.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, Steve Bloom.
I don't know many.
Really good. Really great.
No, I just know like I recognize more the English dubs.
Yeah,
like
same. Just because I mean, for sure a lot of shows are better dubbed than Japanese. Like there's you.
No, for sure.
Want to watch them sub?
Have you ever seen Monster?
No, but I always wanted to.
Okay, the guy who the dub's really good at that. And
I've heard
the person who dubs the main protagonist. He's done like other like English dubs. And he's
okay.
always pretty like top notch.
He's pretty prominent.
Yeah, like Ergo Proxy, that was pretty good.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of good ones in there. Like I felt like Fullmetal Alchemist cast was just really good, and even like even Bleach's dub. Bleach. I feel like I said Bleach. Like Bleach is
Bleached. What?
That anime is Bleach.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you did.
Almost has to go straight for the butt, huh?
Yeah. For the butthole.
That was I watched that one dubbed for like the longest time, and I couldn't go back. I couldn't like go back to
Japanese.
Yeah.
Was the Red Power Ranger, right? It's Ichigo.
Is it?
Yeah. What's his name? Jason Scott. Something. Some Asian.
I think the only voice I really recognize from like Japanese or like subs is like the guy who voices Kirito and Sword Art. He seems to do a lot. Like he got after Sword Art, he seems like he blew up. Shitload of work. Yeah.
Right.
And I just like I never I kind of recognize him, but then Oscar's like, oh yeah, he voices that guy from Sword Art. I'm like, oh okay.
Right.
That's the thing. Like I guess I haven't watched enough anime to like really pick out Japanese voice actors.
Yeah.
Because whenever I watch an anime and I say, hey, I recognize that voice, I look it up. Oh, it's not. Oh, I got it wrong.
I feel like with a lot of voice act like American voice actors or English voice actors, I can recognize who they are. Yeah. Like there's a character in Bleach that is Edward Elric. Like when he screams, it's like that's
he's not even trying.
Voice actor.
He's not even trying.
That's
to
not that
voice.
it's. I guess it's
just very
pretty similar.
Voice,
Yeah, when he screams with both characters.
Speaking of screams, I think the only person. No. What? No, the only Japanese voice actor I recognize from anime is like
hentai.
No, the guy who plays as Link.
Really?
Like
yeah.
Oh god. Like
has he been the same guy consistently?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Mario's been the same guy, right?
That's right. That guy's also cool. Yeah. But yeah, that guy he was from Ocarina to I guess Skyward Sword. He was Link. And he was in a few animes like He was in Kill la Kill, I know that. He was like the guy, the Sanagayama, that's his name. You guys haven't watched Kill la Kill, right?
No.
Well, he's like a blind guy. He kind of has like a Ninja Turtle.
I just like the scene where she like puts on her armor and her boobs are like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Is it? Yeah.
Like that seems okay. I'll move on.
Oh, it's a good show.
On that booby note, on that flailing boob note, I think it's a good time to wrap up the 4th edition.
Which camera was it supposed to look
I think that one's still recording.
That one? I haven't been looking at the cameras that much. I was just staring into your beautiful faces.
But thank you for joining us. If you did watch until the very end,
yes,
and if you didn't,
I'm gonna fucking find you and poop on your chest.
Kill yourself.
Yo.
Jesus.
I mean, don't kill yourself. don't kill yourself. Life is good. Life is good.
It's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
It's a prank. It's just a prank. It's just, bro. No, it's just a prank.
Before you do, leave a like though.
Make sure to subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Be a pal.
But yeah,
Then hang yourself.
seriously, if you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe. And update video coming soon. With like pretty much me explaining the future of the channel.
Yeah, not. I don't think we're gonna be involved with that though. That's all you, right?
The update channel? The
update video.
No,
Yeah.
because I have the footage.
Yeah,
And everything.
that's all you.
Unless you guys want to add some stuff, I can definitely just like.
Send a picture somewhere.
No, I'll be too busy.
That's
swiveling certain
I
Digimon figure for this week.
So
So.
I figured you'd be busy and
Just put my picture somewhere.
over my face.
Yeah.
Alright. On that note, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you.
Thank
on the
you
next
so
podcast.
much.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye bye.